Look, look, you guys, it's my boys. They're right over there. Check it out, they're here. It's my boys. All right, well, welcome my boys to the stream. What's up, my boys? My boys? I got no boys. Coffee cools down quicker if you actually whisper stuff to it rather than just blowing on it. Because, like, just blowing creates, like, a wave that's somewhat frictionful, but if you say words with consonants and stuff, that creates, like, a saw blade of wind, you know what I mean? And it just, like, cuts that heat out of there. This is all scientific information. And I'm sure either of my boys would totally back me up on that if they were here. Because they know science. They're science guys. You don't have to be a Bill Nye to be a science guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right, my boys. Alright. I'll admit that wasn't real words. But it's better than blowing. Better than blowing. I've got like 5 forks right here. I lied, it's 4. 4 forks. Sounds better. Oh, shoot. There's my boy.
That got less fun the more I was watching.
What? You were just watching me? Oh, you were watching. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I heard you saying something. I seen your thing light up, so I plugged my headphones in real quick.
Yeah, I was talking to the stream and our audience, which I'm not sure is anyone, but I was talking about how just blowing on your coffee can cool it down so much. But if you like say actual words, if you whisper to it and create consonants and like more complication than just wind, it's like a saw blade and it cuts right through the heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. Like,
Yeah, see?
short, choppy bursts of wind.
Yeah.
Disturbing the water, bringing the hot up, pushing the cold down. That makes sense.
See, I told you my boys would be behind me.
I backed that play 100%.
Yeah. So whisper to your coffee is the point. Whisper to your coffee.
Preferably something like kind.
Yeah, preferably something kind. But if you find yourself like getting outraged and just having outbursts at other people, it could be better to take that out on your coffee rather than other people. You know?
This is also true. Or just like you were doing, no words.
Yeah, not actual words. Yeah. It all works.
But the standard blow is mean. You ever have somebody come up and just in your face? Terrible.
Did you say blow is me?
No, but
well, blow is me. Yeah.
I didn't, but I should have. Damn it.
Yeah. You should have said it.
Oh man. All right. I was kind of waiting for Kyle to get here, but I guess I'm gonna talk to you about it first.
Okay.
I got good news and I got bad news.
Oh no! I already know the bad news and the good news. Maybe.
Oh, well, maybe then we have nothing to discuss.
No, let's discuss it.
All right, the
So I
good
can
news
be
is,
disgusted.
ha ha ha.
Haha.
The good news is I'm getting a new computer, so I'll be able to play on two and use a mouse and all that good.
Oh my god. Okay, well, the good news wasn't what I thought.
Okay, but the bad news is that after next week, I have to take 2 weeks off,
Oh, okay.
which kind of sucks.
Yeah, it
'Cause-
sucks. But, well, what was your because?
Well, I'm basically in the school program, and it's about to get like super fucking intense.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, after I get off work, right now I've been like spending 3 hours a day on it just so that like to make up for this day.
Right, right.
And so if I get those 2 weeks, I can basically, well, continue to work the same fucking rate, but get more shit done for 2 weeks.
Nice.
It might only be 1 week if I get enough shit done, but
Well, that's all good news. You know, if I jump to the worst possible outcome, then it's usually better. Or
When I
I'm
break the news, it doesn't-
right and I go, haha, I'm a smart man. But
fucking knew it. What do you think the news is were?
well, I thought the good news was going to be like you got a new job, but the bad news was that you can't play at all anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I am getting a new job eventually here, but
That is good.
I get to pick those hours, so
Whoop, whoop. That's
Right.
awesome. That is what's up. Well, cool. That's good. That's fine. I need
Yeah, so
time
I'm
to go
not-
do other shit too. I need to plan more stuff for the foreseeable future for this.
oh, I see. That's perfect.
So,
Because
that'll be fine.
yeah, so I can still do next week and try out the cool new computer, but then I gotta wait maybe
Well,
3 weeks, possibly
what's your-
2.
What's your cool new computer?
It's just a standard ass computer, honestly. It's
But it's cool and new and better.
Better's a questionable deal. It's like a Windows, Lenovo, whatever. It is like a
Whoa.
$400 like computer. It doesn't even have like any kind of awesome processor or memory or any of that. I also don't know shit about
Right.
computers, so I went in there and was like, "Hey, Best Buy guy."
Tell me about it. That's what they're supposed to be there for.
Right.
So wait,
And
you're
then
gonna be able to play on two screens? What? Because you're playing on two different computers?
Well, like right now, I'm just rocking the one screen, so like I can't see you guys when I'm looking at the map.
Oh,
or
I
if
see.
my
So
character sheet's up.
you'd have Discord on one and then Foundry on the other.
Exactly. And then my
Mm.
life and I'll have the mouse on the one that has Foundry, so hopefully I'm not fucking up all the time trying to make moves and shit like that.
Okay.
I'm hoping. We'll see.
We will see. We can hope.
Right, because the new Macs don't have a USB plug, which kind of rendered my wireless
Yeah, they
mouse
do.
useless.
They got
Where?
a USB plug. That's what USB is now.
That's silly. I need to go buy an adapter. Do they have adapters?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I should have just got an adapter. Well, I need the computer anyway, so fuck it. But
What are you trying to plug? Just get a new mouse that's totally different and plugs in with the new cord and costs a lot of money. Oh, bye, Kyle.
yeah. What the fuck?
Irish
Oh,
exit much?
Okay.
Dutch oven much?
Dutch oven much?
I want to like create a character who confuses that term. Like whenever someone leaves without saying goodbye, he calls it a Dutch oven. He's always like, "Man, yeah, freaking Benny Dutch ovened me the other day." What? Are you serious? Yep.
That'd be awesome. A character who, not just with that phrase, though, but all phrases.
It's always Dutch oven, or they're just always mixed up and bad.
The latter. They're always mixed up and bad.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, I was going through a phase of telling people easy come, easy go
Yeah.
at inappropriate moments.
Okay,
And
I feel like I recall an instance.
And then, like, watching them agree.
Dude.
Like, I'd go into, like, U-Haul in Seattle. When I went into the U-Haul, I walked in. I'm like, "Hi, how you doing today?" She's like, "Oh, man, we've been busy as hell. And I'm like, well, easy come, easy go. And she's just like, yeah, yeah.
Dude, it's upsetting to me how often you could get away with that bullshit just nowadays with people not wanting to question anything or
Right. Well,
upset
and
anybody.
a lot of people just
Ah,
don't pay fucking attention either.
yeah. Ah, a phrase. Yeah, oh, you
Yeah.
said a phrase.
They read tones and smiles and shit like that.
Yeah, people
Like,
are just dogs, reskinned as people.
Can you guys hear me?
yep.
What?
Everything
Wait.
sound okay?
You're a little quiet.
You're kind of quiet.
Quiet?
Yeah.
A little bit.
At first, I thought you were actually whispering to us. Like, hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Kyle.
Hmm.
Hi, baby.
That should be adjustable in the user settings.
That's my
Mine
boy.
Looks like it's all the way up.
Ooh.
Maybe, is there an adjustment on your headphones as well?
No, it's just an on-off switch.
Okay, I know nothing. I just like openly admitted to Alex that I'm tech useless, and now I'm sitting here like, let me solve your problem, bud.
Let me do it. I know how to do it.
Ooh, I need to get comfy. All right, well, if this doesn't work as well, I'll switch to my other one.
Switch into the other one. We can't see his splayed out legs anymore.
Yeah, what the hell? Where's the splayed out legs?
Where's your legs, buddy?
Wait, I'm confused. Did he mean switch to the other headset?
That is probably what he meant. But it's a different camera now, too. Nope. 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 Oh,
Yep.
what?
It's the same camera. It's just in a different spot.
It's just
So
it's different spot. Well, it's like zoomed in too. Then it doesn't seem as wide
just-
angle.
Yeah, that was the idea. To make it less wide angle.
I see.
I
I
don't
see.
Blur the background.
Peppus. Look, it's Peppus.
All right, I'm ready.
Hepatitis?
Sorry, it's 6:02.
Fucking late. And that's the same as Steve.
Yeah, I will
Frickin'
go.
frackin'.
I will
What
go
are you gonna
fuck myself as soon as we're done.
Please.
Promptly.
Please. Well, you've got enough like off-frame area that you could probably just get it out of the way right now. Okay, what am I talking about? That's not even funny.
Yeah, this isn't the Wild Boys. Chill out.
Whoa. are his lips like off?
I don't know. Say some shit, Kyle.
Say some shit.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little
His,
bit.
his lips move a little faster than his words, but not that bad. On my
Use a lot of
computer, I don't
internet.
know about yours.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it could be different bandwidths from our two different computers and stuff like that. I just see his mouth start to move. His words still seem to match.
Yeah,
baby.
I barely look at you guys.
Is my sound more clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's definitely more clear. It's only a little bit louder, but it's definitely more clear. It was a little fuzzier when you were talking earlier. I thought you were whispering, like I said.
Yeah, no. I was just trying out the headset I got for my PlayStation. More comfortable.
Ooh. All right. Well,
So
I guess we're ready. What'd you say?
I said so fancy. Before we start though, I just want to tell Kyle too about the deals. So I'm getting the new computer. So next
He's
week's
got
gonna
good
be,
news and bad news.
Yeah, well, he already knows. He helped me buy the computer. I asked him
okay.
some questions and shit too before I went to Best Buy. So I'm getting a new computer. That's the good news. Bad news is I can play next week, not the next one, and probably not the following one.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that just because of Tuesday?
No, it's mostly because of work.
It's
I mean, if
about
we
the
could
whole
we
week.
could move it to a weekend or something like that, I could, but I'm pretty sure Alex has games both days, don't you?
Not Sunday. Oh, maybe this week though. No, the 22nd is the date. So maybe a Sunday.
I don't know. We can kind of work around it and plan. Or, I mean, if you really want to play, I have no problem letting Phil sub for me for a night too if he wants to. Do that.
If we
I
could
think
get
that
him,
would-
that could be funny. Just a
Yeah, I
side
think-
mission.
Right. But then
I've got a great idea, but
Kyle, you would have to take some pretty serious. Oh, if it's just a side mission, then that's not a big deal. I was like, if he's gonna play my character and go along the story, Kyle gotta take notes.
that's funny.
'Cause I'll come back like, I don't know shit. What happened?
If
And
we
it's like,
do
well,
something,
you and Torgula are married. You have 3 kids.
yeah. As soon as Kyle takes over her, she's like totally accepting of him, and you know what? You're not a bad guy.
Yeah, fuck.
I didn't
JK.
take over her.
What?
I didn't take her over.
No, but what he's saying is, he's saying you'd start playing Rodger, and then we tell him what had changed when he came back, and it turned out that you playing Rodger was more amenable to Torgula. Whatever. That's not what's going to happen, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Basically, I'm going about it the wrong way, and everybody can see it.
No. I'm just...
No, I'm
just
purposely
talking.
going about it the wrong way. I'm not criticizing myself. I'm
Oh,
having
okay.
fun with it. It's a good time. This is not how I really view women, guys.
That's good.
Not gonna
All right.
stab a man to teach a woman a lesson.
Let us get started. We've been streaming, but now let's say right here, this is where we're going. We're going to start playing the game now, guys. Let's start talking about what the heck happened last time. A number of things happened. Joe, you usually know.
I've got 6 bullets.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like I was back in Tombstone. Bullet points.
Okay.
We set off to the Butthole Cave with Torgula.
Okay.
An assassin sent by, who we found out after, was sent by Kron Shartworth,
Yeah.
which is the owner of the cart that we stole from the dead guys back in the other town. We murdered that assassin. Well, we killed him. We didn't murder him.
Killed him.
I got his gun. That's one small detail I made sure to write down.
You got his gun, which is a massive gun. It's like humongous. Way too big.
But a pistol though, right? Like a giant pistol.
Like a revolver, yeah. Like a giant revolver.
I'm immediately imagining the one from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where the bullets have personality, something like that.
Yeah.
Cool. And the very last note that I have is that we took a bedroll and a backpack and a cigar box full of voices.
Right.
And I know that more happened because there was debate about what to do with the cigar box and shit like that, but that's all I wrote down. Because I'm a piece of shit.
Well, I don't remember what more happened with the cigar box. What were you going to say, Kyle?
I wanted to bury it.
Did we, though?
I don't think we
so.
did. I wanted to.
I know you did want to.
Yeah, I remember burying it being a solution, but I wasn't sure if we did or not. So I wasn't going to say it. It's not in my notes. But did I have an argument against that or something? Because I can see me having an argument against that. What if they're innocent?
I remember that. I feel like maybe Peter Parmesan said something too, or maybe Torgula. I guess because I think we did like a detect magic, and Torgula was just like, oh, we're just gonna throw away magic stuff.
Yeah, Torgula wanted it because I offered her the ultimatum. I was like, we're gonna pitch it, or you're gonna be responsible for it.
Yeah, and she took responsibility for it. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, well, that's on her then.
That's on her for sure. She's got it.
That does not mean if bad guys come out of there that we don't have to fight them, though.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that means. I did.
Yeah, she gets to fight him herself. Something bad from that happens. So yeah, you guys were headed through the woods. You were trying to get there as quick as possible. You got lost a couple times. You had come across something that was pushing over trees, something big in the forest, but I think you avoided it. You ran the other direction. You finally came to like a little hut next to a cave, which turned out to be like a mine. I don't know if you found anything there.
I don't know that we looked. We rested.
Yeah, you rested while you were there. You did not go inside of the mine. You guys then left there and ran into this guy. Right? I forget if he had a name. But you ran into a guy. And he knew where the cave was. And he led you back to the cave. And when you guys got back to the cave, there's a bunch of little goblins all dressed up in like metal outfits that look just like Tony.
That's right.
Yeah, I forgot about that part totally.
And they came out yelling like, Iron Man's here, because the guy who brings them iron is back. And so they're calling him Iron Man. And then you guys, I think, did we end there?
I think that is the ending spot, but I didn't remember any of that until you said it. So, I mean, if there's more story, just tell me.
I don't think there's more.
Oh, apparently
No, I think that's where we ended.
I never rested.
Oh, I don't even know if I actually rested. Character.
When we were in
the rest?
Yeah, when we were at this hut the first time or whatever, or at the hut by the cave. Wait, are we at the butthole cave or are we back at the cave?
I see a roll hit dice for Rodger Babbitt.
Yeah, I got
maybe
we Tony though.
Maybe we decided it hadn't been long enough. Maybe we didn't rest for a reason.
No, okay. Look, I'm not seeing one for you.
Yeah, but he took a short rest, not a long rest.
Oh, I see. It is a short rest. But did you not want a short? You only want a long rest right now.
Yeah.
I see. All right. Well, yeah. Maybe you haven't been able to do that because you've been out in the woods.
Yeah. Word.
Wait.
All right.
What is it? What are you lacking magic?
My spell slots are getting low.
Okay. It's like we all got full health. What happened? I'm confused, but that makes sense. Well, if they're all yelling Iron Man's here, you sound like the guy they like, bud. Maybe we can find a place to stay. Let me see if I can throw out more animals.
They all run towards you, but then past you and to your buddy Willigan Johnson. That's his name now. The miner. You're hanging out with miners, you guys.
Ooh, so, I don't like that.
Yeah. No good. So he's just sitting there. They walk past. They all like gang up and hug Willigan. But then they like start to turn towards you and they're like touching you all over. Not weird, just like, whoa, it's a big version of us. What's going on? They're trying to open you up. They're trying to like find the areas that flap open. Wait, who's in there? What's inside here?
Just my little storage cabinet.
Oh, what's in it? You got a little guy in there? Are you like a Power Ranger?
Nope. I'm like a robot.
Oh, whoa! Oh, he's so cool! Can I climb on you?
Sure. But if it hurts, I'm gonna tell you about it.
Okay! Yeah, these little goblins are just clanging around and climbing all over you. You see their green skin poking out between the little metal pieces.
That's
How
adorable.
little are they?
What? How little are they?
Yeah.
Small enough to climb on me.
Yeah, they're small. You're medium, they're small, so they're just like half your size, probably.
Can I pick one off of him by like the scrap or metal and kind of just take his mask off? See what I'm looking at here?
Sure, yeah, you just pull it off. Hey! Oh no! Surprise!
Who the hell are you?
Oh, what's up? I'm Grok Chocolate!
Grok Chocolate.
What? Why are you laughing at? It's the family name.
Nice. I don't know why that's so funny.
I-
Nice to meet.
I
Nice
know.
to meet you.
I started laughing when I made it up too. Like I googled goblin names and I found Grok, and then I was like, "What's a funny last name?" Grok Chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Can I have my face back?
Sure, and I smoosh it on him and be like, "Why you guys climbing all over my buddy here? What's going on? What is this place? What's this about? What's going on? Explain yourselves."
What do you mean? We're just cool guys. We're just cool guys. It, just chilling.
Okay.
Who's in charge?
Nobody?
Nobody. Okay.
I mean, I'm in charge. No, actually, Chax is in charge. I'm sorry.
How do you? Did we we kind of touched on it, but I have so many questions about like how Howard built this place, or I assume he was involved. We discussed that he was involved.
I was gonna ask. Yeah, I forgot his name. All right.
So what's your question?
Like when and how he was involved with. Obviously, he had something to do with this. They look like me.
Well, so you can't ask me directly, but like, how do you go about finding out this in the world?
Yeah.
Like you're asking them. What are you asking them?
Yeah, like I guess I ask how they know, or if they know Howard.
Howard? Howie? Were you built by Dad?
Yes.
Wait. I feel like there's so many. Whatever. We're gonna have things that don't make sense, probably. What? I guess they all start coming around, touching you even more. He's here! He said he would come! He's here! Oh no! Oh! Like, they're confused. They're, like, kind of excited, but then kind of, like... right after being excited, they go into, like, contemplation. You came for Howard!
What do you mean? Came for Howard.
You're the one. Come. They start leading you into the cave. And they take you back to like a back room. It's like I guess a shrine. It's got like a crudely drawn picture of him on the wall, like a cave painting. There's candles and stuff. There's some other like I don't know, like I guess tools that he used to make things, power sources and stuff back there. And then I guess a box, an ornate box. And they just, I guess, point you towards it. The box is sitting on a desk where the candles are, next to the painting on the wall.
Well, I guess I approach it, and I'm just gonna open it. No suspense on this one.
All right, no suspense on this one. Yeah, you open it up, and sitting on top is a piece of parchment folded up nicely, sealed with wax. I guess your family symbol, if there is one.
Word. Well, however I can most delicately open it.
All right. You open it up. Well, you lift the letter and you go to open it up and you see that underneath is a ring set into this ornate box. And then there's this really long letter that...
It's this box. So, I think ornate was the word used for the Ring of Shadows box. Is it similar in some way looking?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, you're thinking back, it looks like almost identical to it. I mean, the etchings are a little bit different, the patterns, but like the wood and the size and the way that the ring sits down into it and it's made for it. Yeah, it reminds you very much of that box.
Interesting.
Fucking
Well, yeah, let's
brain.
let's read this letter.
All right. Well, look, I had no other way how to just lay down all this exposition, so let me just read it to you, and then you can ask me questions, and I'll see if I have answers.
Okay.
My dearest Tony, there's so much I wish I could have explained to you in person. If you're reading this, then it must be happening. I figured I should write this down before I'm too old to remember. Where to begin? Sheesh. Let's just go back to the beginning as I know it. Okay, and something as I realized when I was writing this is I think I've been saying every 100 years, right?
I think so.
Although I'm thinking it might be best if it's every like 1,000 years.
Okay.
So I'm just going to change that now. At least it'll make what I did in this letter make more sense. So I guess let me know if it being 1,000 years changes anything we have already. But anyway,
It just expands the fact that nobody would ever see it twice.
that's my point. Yeah, that's kind of why I did that. When I was growing up, my father told me a story of long, long ago in which a ragtag group of 13 heroes would band together to fight off an invasion of incredible magnitudes. Every 1,000 years, these heroes would travel from all over the universe to the peak of Mount Malarkey, joining forces to protect Toril from devastation. Each of these heroes were the finest of their classes, with each class represented. Eventually, these heroes grew tired of the mortal plane and ascended to godhood, but to ensure humanity's protection, they each had infused their powers into a ring, and those rings would be passed down through the generations, providing benefits to whichever ancestors ended up taking up the cause. I, my father had said, would inherit one of these rings, for magic and heroism flowed through our family tree. As a child, I had dreamed of being one of these heroes, but over the years, these stories lost their significance, sounding ridiculous to the common man, to any rational adult at least. This was all just leftover hooey from a dumb old generation. But stories and myths aside, my father had gifted me this powerful ring, and I was tasked with keeping it safe. Over the years, a number of ring holders had disappeared from public sight, and our family was one of them. People had stopped believing the myths and their values shifted back to traditional power structures. The stories of the rings had faded from the zeitgeist, and only a few ring bearers remained in positions of power, their rings openly displayed, but mostly believed to be family heirlooms at this point. But that was when the assassination started. This calls for a flashback. A number of years ago, I had been captured by an orc community who were preparing for war. They wanted me to construct them a weapon that would help them win, but instead I constructed a suit of armor that would allow me to break free and burn their war party into the dirt. With the help of my fellow inmate, we constructed Mark I, and from that day on, I became the armor guy. Flashback. Wait, hang on. As the armor guy, I fought crime and whatnot, rained down justice. You get it. I was pretty awesome. But we're getting sidetracked. Back to the story. Flashback from the flashback. 2 assassination attempts back to back against the 2 known ring bearers. They weren't kings or anything. It was a famous musician and the head of a church. And so the armor guy senses started to tingle. I jumped into action. Someone may be targeting ring bearers, and if I was going to be killed, I really needed to get my shit together. The suit had been upgraded quite a bit since Mark 1. I had installed a number of automated systems at that point, and for the most part, the suit could run on its own. I suddenly got an idea. My power as a sorcerer comes from the magic in my blood, and so, what if I filled you with blood? I really should start referring to you as a person rather than an object because at this point, even with the sophisticated AI I had installed, this was the moment you became a real boy. My real boy. With my blood, you hadn't just simply gained a magic upgrade. You had come alive, and I took it upon myself to raise you like a soldier. But of course, that didn't work out as planned. I have cherished every second of our time together, my boy, and I hope it never comes to this. I hope that I'm just overreacting and that there's nothing fishy going on. But if I'm right, then someone is trying to kill the ring bearers, and if that's true, I fear I may be too old to defend myself. I know this is a lot, but I'm just not sure what I'm going to be able to tell you in person, so I'm trying to cover everything in this one note. I'm sorry if I'm rehashing anything. Okay, so what did I miss? Weird prophecy, assassinations, we have to watch our backs. Oh, the ring! So, as you know, we're sorcerers. We've chosen specific subclasses, but with the power of the Ring of Blood magic, you can tap into any sorcerer ability set and swap between them as you sleep. This ring is incredibly powerful, and there might be someone trying to kill me for it, but if not, it's incredibly awesome, and I'm like totally stoked to give it to you. You've been a great son to me, and I hope one day you'll see me as your dad. Love you, my real boy. Signed, Howard. That was kind of all over the place now that I've finished reading it, but that's that.
Can you drop that text somewhere so I can reference it?
Yeah, I'll just give you access to it in the journals.
Cool.
So we're just gonna tuck that ring away with the other one in the lead, or I guess nobody's looking for it. Well, somebody's looking to kill the ring bearers.
Yeah, I guess so. Because we're not going to mess up the lead box on the first thing, if I remember correctly. It has so many.
Opens.
Oh, because of the flexibility. Yeah. Well, look, up to you guys. Yeah, I know the other one is hidden for a reason. So I guess now I'm just remembering that. But, yeah, I guess whatever you want to do. I don't know. I figured out more things if you wanted to try to use them, but I forgot that the other one almost has to be hidden away. So,
Yeah. Even though now I feel like we should go to Mount Malarkey.
Oh yeah, what was going on with where was Mount Malarkey? What was that?
Did you say Mike Malarkey?
No.
What?
I said it just hit weird.
Mount Malarkey.
Mount Malarkey. What was that Mount Malarkey? Howie?
It was I think, where the other ring bearers would be. That's where the prince was supposed to go after he stole the ring. After he stole the Ring of Shadows.
Right on.
Oh no, Dads, that's bad.
What do you mean?
Well, we killed him.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out a way around that one.
We're gonna...
I mean, what do we do? We can go to Mount Malarkey and team up with whoever's there to fight the clowns, or we can take the 2 rings that we have and try to take them on ourselves.
That's true.
Who'd we kill? The prince?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's going to be tough to... How do we frame Ossifer for that?
We put the fucking ring in his pocket and tell the guy to go look for it because it won't be in the lead anymore.
Yeah, but that... Like, hey, buddy, check for your ring again. We think you'll be able to find it.
Yeah, you're right. That does look suspicious.
I would imagine they would be continually looking for it, though. I mean, it's the prince. Really
Right.
is who they're looking for. They're not really looking for... I mean, we'd have to give it to Ossifer and then play the waiting game. We couldn't provoke it.
The king didn't give us any identifying information on the prince, did he?
No.
No.
What do you mean?
Like, hey, I was walking by Ossifer's house and I saw a purple hat that looked very similar to the prince's or something like that. I don't know.
Not necessarily. I mean, he does dress fancy, but it's not like he's not like Mark Montezuma with his red tennis shoes.
we could go back to town, plant the ring on Ossifer, and then go to the king and say that we saw him fleeing from a burning fucking chariot or a burning carriage or whatever. And when we went to go see what was going on, he was gone. There were two burned alive human beings, and when we went to question him, he was being real suspicious.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know how we're gonna be able to spin that properly because I think we told the king where we were going, and the prince's body is back the other direction.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah, my persuasion's only +1. The reason we got good persuasion before was because of some fucking fluke.
I think
fluke? Peter's probably good at it.
No, I am.
Well, Peter's at
Peter-
a 9.
Peter's probably really good at it.
Yeah.
We can get Peter to tell the story and fucking convince him.
I could do that.
Peter, has the king ever seen you with us?
No, I don't think so.
Boom.
Yep.
Well, but I don't. I don't think I should
Peter?
go talk to the king. I
Peter,
don't
you
like royalty. I don't know.
Well, but we're deceiving royalty. Isn't that fun for you?
Yeah, well, maybe I could wear a disguise, like, so it's extra lying.
Got a mask you can borrow.
Maybe
A what?
Torgula can do something. I believe there's a spell about changing appearance.
What makes you think that I have every spell?
I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
No, I appreciate that, actually. Let's see what I got. Let's look through my potion. You know, I don't know how this would physically work, but I'm imagining almost like a booklet that someone would keep their Pokemon cards in, but she's got potions in there or something. I don't know. Maybe they're all just like vials. They're not the thick bottles. They're just vials lined up inside of a book. She's looking through potions. No.
Imagine she's flipping it open and holograms of the potions are actually popping up, and she just grabs one whenever she does, and it becomes real.
I was thinking it was like a pop-up book. Like she turns a page and like a metal rack pops up, and yeah.
Oh, that could be cool too. Okay, yeah, I like that too.
Magic, and we're all having a lot of fun with
I like
it.
to picture my Jesus in a tuxedo T-shirt, singing lead for Leonard Skinner.
I like the Christmas version the best.
Yeah.
Dear 9 pound 7 ounce baby Jesus.
I
I think I'm looking through her shit, but I think he probably has that already. Hang on, let me look. Yeah, okay, you're asking her to do it, and she's looking through her potions, but Peter's just like, oh, it's okay, whatever. He's the one who brought it up, and he's asking other people to do it. Guys, I forgot. I've got it. I can do that. I don't need it. I'm just gonna go disguised as hang on. I got this.
Ossifer.
No.
Something reputable.
But
But also, all right.
I want to go as Monterey Jack.
Jack Monterey.
Jack Monterey.
But
That's me.
I'm gonna poke a hole in this plan.
Oh no.
What?
Jack Monterey doesn't stand for no holes getting poked.
If we plant the ring and they find the ring on him, they're going to take the ring.
That's true.
Unless we can somehow convince them to let us be the hero with the ring.
Guys, I think the only...
I feel like that's a big ask.
I can disguise myself as the prince, but I think then they'll want to keep the prince.
Well, yeah, but it only has to be the prince until we get out of town.
Oh, well, I can't talk as the prince, though.
What? Why not?
Because I only have disguised self, not disguised voice.
Torgula?
What? There's not a disguised voice. He just made that up.
Oh.
What? Fucking sore throat.
What does the prince sound like? I've forgotten.
So have I. What if we put a fake neck wound on him and make him write everything out that he has to say to the king?
Oh my god, we can have him
Pin a note to his chest.
we can just have him be like, Asa first had me tied up in a basement. Oh
But
my god. Yeah, I escaped. Or he had me out in the forest. Nobody goes into the forest.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
And yeah, he cut my neck and he cut my throat just enough that I can't speak, so I couldn't scream.
Okay.
We're doing good. We're doing good. This is going places.
All right, I'll pretend to be him. Okay. Yeah, I remember. I was right there. He cast disguise self on himself.
Well, wait to do that.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, because yeah. You're right.
I assume there's a time limit.
Yeah, there is, and I know it's a first level spell. So yeah, you're right.
What is the time limit?
An hour.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
That should be plenty. All right. My only other concern is the handwriting.
Oh, you don't think I write like a prince?
Hey, how about this? Why don't we bring him in? Why don't we physically bring him in there? He hands his father the note and acts chummy with us. And we say we saved him.
Okay, but that still doesn't solve the problem of if he has a handwritten note and it's not in his handwriting.
This is true.
So it's either we would have to probably have a sample of the handwriting.
Oh, and you burned the note.
We didn't want to get caught.
I know. I'm just saying.
Sneaky mission to go steal some documents from the prince's bedroom?
In the castle? I mean, I guess we've got the Ring of Shadows. We'd probably do it pretty easily.
We got the Ring of Shadows, and I got +9 sneakiness. Watch me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to have you just take it and do solo mission, covert style.
Oh, I was totally just going to have you come along with me in case shit hit the fan with the Ring of Shadows on you.
All right. That works, too. Fuck, is that the best plan?
I don't know.
Not to mention, like, we don't even know if we'll get back to town and it'll still be there.
Yeah, the clock is ticking on that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if that happens, problem solved, right? You think they're going to get out?
Yeah, that's a good... Well, I mean, they'll probably get the king out. I assume the king of Hamtown?
Hamburg? No, well, there's... Hamington was the first one.
Hamington was the first one.
Yeah, I'm sure the king of Hamington's alive somewhere.
I don't know if Hamington had its own king.
Just had a mayor.
The Pluxburg king was the king of Hamington as well, right?
Yeah.
Like
he's the king. Yeah. But yeah, Pal Sharpton was in charge of Hamilton.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I guess we should put what was it? The ring of blood magic?
Yeah.
Yeah, blood magic. Yeah.
Because that's where sorcerers get their magic.
We should get put that in the lead pouch. So, I don't remember if I needed to roll something to open that and close it, or if
people don't murder you is why you want to put it in? So people don't come murking us?
Yeah, I don't want to use those until we have to. Also, what happens if you wear... Is there anywhere we can find out what happens if you wear two of those at the same time?
Dude, let's just kill the other fucking 10 people and take all the rings.
So I guess we'd have to figure out what would happen if you wore two at the same time. So the gist,
I mean, there's so many Marvel references going on that I feel like they're Power Stones.
Should we just put them into a gauntlet?
yeah, that's interesting. I've not even thought about that, but that's interesting. I mean, they're essentially just to represent every single class. And my thought was that you wear one if you are that class already, then you gain a level and you have the ability to switch your subclass completely when you take a long rest. I don't know if that sounds interesting to you, but like you'd have like
I could go from like assassin to some other type of.
yeah, like you would create multiple versions of your character sheet and you could switch between all of those loadouts.
Ah.
Like
Well,
I just imagine they enhance your ability. Or if you're not that already, you can switch into that class while wearing it. Which seems really complicated. We'd have to create a bunch of different versions of yourselves, but I feel like that goes in line.
You like that better than just plus 10s on whatever?
I mean, I don't know if I like it better. I just think it, like, if I'm gonna create rings that represent an entire class,
yeah, I like
it. Shouldn't just be sneaky. I don't know. Maybe we can develop them more, but like, I feel like it should unlock all the power of that class. You know.
I gotcha.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, for now, you kind of still have to keep that one secret. So, whenever you decide, if you decide.
Yeah. All right. Well, for now, it's going to go in the lead pouch.
All right.
Pull the ring of sneaking out when you get in that lead pouch. Do it both at once for one open.
Why would I pull that out? Because we're going to go.
Yeah. I mean, are we? We got to make sure that plan's what we're going to do.
The best plan? Porgula, tell us that that's the best plan.
Yeah, just say that.
Okay, I don't have augury. Do I have augury? No, I don't have augury.
I don't know. I need you to validate my idea.
What's the plan? What was your plan?
Break into the castle, into the prince's room, and find something with his handwriting on it so that we can forge a letter for Peter dressed as the prince to give to the king.
I think that's the best route.
I mean, best plan, only plan. I think it's what we've got. I think that there's some layers to it, but it could work.
Like an onion or like a cake? What kind of layers?
Hey, Peter, if that starts to wear off, how quickly can you reinstate it? Like, how quickly can you cast it again?
I mean, I can cast it again, but they're gonna know. They're gonna see me do it.
Yeah, no, you'll have to, like, be in a different room, obviously. I'm just trying to think ahead.
I mean, it just takes me 6 seconds to do it.
Okay. So we could do, like, a quick bathroom break when we're getting close to the hour mark, and you could just, like, stay in there for a few minutes till it wears off.
I immediately, when he said they'll see him do it, imagine him going, I got a shit! And running out of the room.
Oh, I can't hold it anymore. Oh my god.
You said it so much more quaintly than my brain did.
It'd just be all caps because he's not talking, right? So he writes it on a piece of paper. Got a shit, real big, all caps. And runs out.
Yeah, that would totally blow the cover.
I got a shit. Awesome. Yeah, just in Peter's voice.
All right. Well, this is the plan. Fuck, I'm terrified, but yeah, let's head back to Plucksburg. I will swap. I'll drop one ring in, pull the other ring out. One open, one close.
Do you still have your GIMP mask?
Yeah.
We should put our GIMP masks on in case we get caught being sneaky in there. Like, put them on when we go in.
Oh, on the actual mission, not now. Gotcha.
Right. When we go to do our mission, we should throw our gimp masks on and break into the castle.
Oh, so you're pulling the other ring out so you can use the sneakiness of it.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
going to guarantee no sneakiness or no catchiness. But we are going to be using the tool that they're looking for in the building that they're looking for it. So this could end fucking terribly.
But he would have to actively be scrying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't just like set that up as a fucking radar ping.
Yeah, I mean, not automated. There's no computer that was gonna do that.
All right. This is scary as shit, but yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, and you gotta go through the woods again too. So you gotta get back to freaking Plugsburg.
Yeah. How much longer do I have this mage armor? Where would I be able to see that?
In effects, it should tell you the duration.
Hey, while we're here,
3,238 more seconds.
and you've still got your buddy Grok Chocolate, maybe we could crash at his place for a long rest so you can get your spells back.
You guys want to sleep here?
Please?
Okay.
Yeah. I guess that works. I'll lose the mage armor, but I can just cast it again.
Yeah, I mean, I think mage armor is only 8 hours total, so I think it probably would have been gone by the time you got back to town anyway, if that's what you were worried about.
Getting through the woods.
I see.
Big Al, will you put the blood magic ring into my inventory?
Bloody
Yeah.
magic.
I mean, I will, but I just didn't make it. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm not using it tonight. I just didn't want to forget about it. And then I'm going to roll the letter back up and put it inside my little chest cavity cabinet.
Okay.
My little bender cabinet.
I'm making this cannon. Howard calls that little hole your wazoo.
Got stuff coming out the wazoo.
Oh, you got stuff in your wazoo, buddy.
Better than prison wallet.
Better than that. Yeah, it's true.
All right. Oh, yeah, we're on horses.
You're on horses.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Peter and I are at the heads of the horses. I just remembered that. Because we abandoned the cart but took the horses.
Did we abandon our cart or Cordiala's?
I say it was our cart just because that's what we did at the time, and hers can still be in town.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's how that went. Our cart's in the middle of nowhere.
All right, so hang on. Everybody take your long rest. Let's get that out of the way. Long rest. I'm going to push this 8 hours.
Before we do that long rest, though, I'm going to throw some things out of my bag to protect us so I can have them back.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is it sundown? Or is it long rests that mean I get that back? Hang on. Yeah,
I believe.
It's once all three are expended at a long rest. That's what it is. So, yeah, we're going to be looked out by some animals real quick.
All right.
That's not the button I hit to make that happen.
Yeah, and I wake up after 6 hours. I don't need 8.
You technically don't even need to sleep at all, but yeah.
I do to get my shit back.
Well, but you're not sleeping. Isn't that the thing of...
Oh, it's... Yeah,
your
but I don't know.
thing?
I can see and hear. I don't know that I can actually react.
I think you can. But, well, yeah. I mean, if something were to happen where you had to jump up and do some shit, then your rest wouldn't count.
Oh, I see. Luckily, they've been pretty undisturbed. I guess that would happen with any of our rests, but...
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Did
motherfucker.
you guys take your long rest? And so you guys were protected by a baboon and a tiger overnight. Yeah. So cute. A bunch of the goblins curl up with the animals and just sleep with them. Bunch of little Iron Man guys. All right, great. Well, I thought I'd make it halfway before I had to poop, but I gotta poop. So let's just take a break right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. All right, bye.
Poop. Well, shit. I guess I'll preheat the oven. It's like I don't really need these breaks because I can like walk around with my computer and all my shit. So I really don't give a fuck when we take it. Boom, boom, boom. That's the Tato I'm eating today. Time is it? 6, 7? Not 7. 8, 9. That doesn't need to be out for that long. Good. You gotta go potty. You got that, but you leave him alone. Guys, be a boy. And girls, be a girl. Get you some fresh air. He said, I don't want it. Take that, stream.
Ooh. Sweet tits.
I didn't even notice you were there.
That's funny.
Uh,
Do you remember that girl Michaela that used to live with Joe and Alex and Amanda?
yes. Wasn't she blonde and really tiny?
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
thought about she one time we were all sitting out in that like main area in the upstairs watching TV, and she walks through in a towel going through to get in the shower, and I go, "Thanks for giving us all boners." And she got so mad. And for some reason that moment just popped into my head. I haven't thought about that shit in 10 years.
That's awesome. I mean, in all reality, she was asking for it. She wasn't mad. You don't walk into a room full of dudes in your top. Wait, was she like coming out of the bathroom?
She's going in from her room to the bathroom.
In a towel.
In a towel.
Yeah, she did that shit on purpose. It's questionable. Whether or not you were legit, or whether or not she was legit about being upset about that is the question.
Well, she yelled at me in front of everybody. I didn't give a shit, but she did it.
That's funny.
I was over it with her at that point.
That's funny. Thanks for giving us all boners. Was it like resentful or like a legitimate thank you?
No, it was supposed to be like a God damn it, what am I supposed to do with this thing?
I gotcha. It's like I could see her getting mad if you were like, hey, thanks for the boner.
Well, then one time we were out there watching TV and she came down and Alex might have been watching a movie with me. And she came and she sat down and she's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was paying attention to the movie. So it was like nothing. And then she just got up and went back in her room. And for a long time, I was like, damn, what if that was the moment?
If she gave up on the moment that quickly, not worth it. Bitches be tripping sometimes, man. That's funny. I completely forgot about her, like 100% until you said.
Yeah,
that.
I don't know why those moments just popped into my head. That was weird.
That's so funny. You got my brain running now. I'm like, I wonder what Amanda Hercules is up to. What about that one chick? I don't know.
That one.
I don't know anyone's name from that group. Katie, Milan, Melon.
Oh, yeah. That girl was, I feel like, kind of obsessed with Joe.
Just a wee bit.
Okay, it wasn't just me. I don't remember ever having a discussion about it.
No, I came onto her at a party one time and then realized how obsessed she was with Joe and was like, yeah, no, okay, no, I'm not taking Joe's scraps. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Katie Mellon.
I know that name, but I'm not remembering the face.
Oh, we're on the internet. We shouldn't be dropping real names.
Yeah, probably not.
She's there's a 0% chance that her or anyone she knows is going to watch a stream. But
we also brought up your old roommate, Michaela, but we didn't say her last name because I don't honestly know if I know it.
I wouldn't know it if you told me. I gave Kyle a boner. That's the moral of the story.
Aw, so nice. Good friend. Merry Christmas, Kyle.
Here's your boner.
Hello, babe.
Here's a boner, buddy. Look what I got you.
I did a lot of thinking, and I decided this is probably the best gift for you.
That's right.
There's a birthday Christmas combo gift. He gave me the old 1-2.
Oh, so good. So friend.
You know, I bet as somebody with their birthday in December, you hate Christmas birthday combo gifts.
I can only think of one that I've ever actually gotten, and I was a kid.
That's, yeah, because you're fucking 21 days away from actual Christmas, too, I guess.
Mine is in there. I'm like a month away.
Yeah. Does anybody ever combo your shit up? Because that'd be kind of weird. Really?
Yeah, it's no good.
Yeah, that's shitty.
It's whatever. I mean, as soon as I think about the mechanics of that, I feel like a shitty person where I'm like, I need a certain value from my birthday gifts.
Right. Truth to that, too. Yeah, it's one of them situations, like whining about it, you look like a bitch, but the reality is you're getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't know. Like, when it comes from a parent, normally they're getting you a bigger thing when they combo it, you know? So,
yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, but aunts and uncles use that for a discount card. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right, I'm back where I belong.
Well, and hopefully my mom doesn't tune in for this, but like, she was trying to be like, how about I get you a phone for birthday, Christmas? And like, I'm thinking back, like, okay, I've had the same phone for years. I have an iPhone 6. I haven't broken it. But Brittany gets all of her broken phones replaced for free, not as a gift. I'm like, no, I'm not using my gifts for that.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that too.
Yeah. I'm like, why is I treated them better and I get the shorter stick?
However, I did have to like go off my parents' phone plan at like 18, so I've been buying my own phones for fucking ever.
Yeah.
And see, Danny had to go off the phone plan at the same time as me because he breaks a phone every 3 months. So my mom told him to get fucked. She put him on Dad's plan, and he had to start paying Dad. We were on separate plans for a while there.
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
All right. We're getting back into it. So you guys have spent 8 hours sleeping there. It's almost midnight when you wake up. It's dark out in the woods.
Fuck,
What do you
wanna
guys
sleep?
what are you thinking? You just want to stay till morning? You want to get going sooner than later?
Yeah, we should fuck around at this town and eat some breakfast and wait till daylight. I feel like that'll be safer in daylight. Or do you think the cover of night will help us?
Where were we back in the town that we left?
No, you're still in the cave.
Yeah, we're in the
Okay,
mining
okay.
town.
Should we wait until morning? Or should we just get a move on it because we got horses?
We do have horses. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just roll. Just make a mad dash. Anything we see, we'll just flee.
Am I the only one of the four of us with dark vision?
I think so.
All right. Well, then
Maybe.
We will ride.
I've got dark vision, Dad.
Okay. Then we can ride side by side. I was thinking if it was just me, we'd ride single file, but
Right on. Yeah, I'll let Short Stack drive. That's cool.
What do you mean? I should be able to drive.
You are driving.
yeah, you're short.
No,
stack.
you said you were going to get short stack. Who's that?
That's your nickname, Peter.
Since when?
I just made it up. I think it suits you.
Okay, well, you got to tell me.
Oh, okay. Well,
No,
just so you know, it's because you're short, but you're stacked.
Oh, thanks, Dad. I'm
You
stacked.
got a huge Parmesan, Peter.
Well, Dad,
Whoa.
come on. Dang. All right, thanks. Thank
All
you
right,
guys.
and then Roger, since you're riding in the rear of your horse, you are in charge of using those big ears to make sure you don't hear anything following us.
I will do so with my thing that I can do that with. Let's see if I can. I assume you want like a perception roll or something like that, right, Alex?
For what? What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to hear shit since I can't see shit while we're riding, and I rolled an 11, so I probably can't hear shit, but we'll pretend I am.
Okay. Well, first, you guys give me a stealth roll with advantage because you went out at night in the dark.
Ooh. Stealth. Advantage.
Advantage. Oh wow!
Oh, that's
Look at
funny.
these numbers.
I rolled 9s on both. That's funny.
What happened?
My advantage, I rolled a 9 and a 9.
20 and 18.
Yeah.
A
plus my
22
9.
from Peter. It doesn't even matter from Tortula. All right, great. So you guys are sneaking through the dark woods. And you know what? Just your 11 at where you're at, you do hear movement. You actually see like 5 or 6 torches moving in the opposite direction, maybe 30 feet away from you through the forest. Man, probably further than that, 60 feet.
Opposite direction, like we're walking one way and they're walking.
Yeah, they're walking towards where you just came from.
torches.
Mhm,
They're behind me at
torches.
this point by the time I see them, right? Or are they still in front of us?
They're like side by side when you start to react.
Okay. Keep rolling.
Well, they're going back to the people that Howard helped.
Yeah, which means they're going to be looking for your ring. Probably. I would guess.
So we don't do anything about it?
I mean, you want to go save your goblin friends?
Well, give me a perception, Tony.
No
Okay,
thanks.
a 5. Well, it's hard to see. It's very dark out here, but I will say that they're bigger than your typical humans. They may be humanoid in nature, but they are probably not humans. I'll give you that.
What's that you say, Tony? They're big guys? They're probably orcs. I don't know. You want to get into a scrap? We can do it.
No, let's go.
You're going to let your goblin friends die? Because those dudes are at least 15 times bigger than them.
I mean,
It's-
what do we... Why are you arguing? You're just arguing now.
I just want to make sure that we're making the
Like,
right
I
decision by
feel
you.
bad about it, but we just rested because we had been fighting, and
Fuck them. We don't know. Let's go. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't hurting your conscience. Conscious.
Okay.
I don't know.
Roll Tide. Yeah! I smacked the horse on the ass. Too late. You tried to make a decision. You didn't want to.
All right. You guys head further away. And I guess you just hear like a deep like roar in the background as you start running away. Like, come on out! We're here to take back our home. And that disappears behind you. It echoes out behind you as you guys head back through the forest towards town. So give me a survival check. Who was
See,
gonna
that
do
wasn't
that? What were you gonna say?
Not me. But that wasn't even our beef. See, those guys wanted to go fight them over some territory. That's not even our problem.
Well,
So now
his
you can
dad. It's me, Peter. And look, I'm not saying go back. He's right. We did just rest. But his dad did seem to fight for that territory. From what I remember.
It sounds to me like his dad stole the fucking territory. I mean, it's hearsay, but
I guess that's true. He did steal it from bad people. No, you're right. Guys, we gotta...
guys, now I'm starting to feel bad.
I'm not trying to make us feel bad. I'm just talking about the information that we're talking about. I'm fine to go back there. If we're gonna set a boss for, I'm just getting jacked up. I'm getting Monterey jacked up. Oh, I gotta.
Those are the orcs that captured him.
All I have to say is with great power comes great responsibility.
That means we have to go back.
What?
It doesn't mean we have to do anything. We've got to get back. I mean, what is that? The loss of those guys in the bigger scheme of things. I mean, what if the clowns get further while we're doing that?
Boy, he makes a good point too. Fuck.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're gonna split up.
You
Me
both
and Cord-
argued both sides of this shit, and it's really like tearing me in multiple directions.
I'm sorry, Father.
I'm getting mixed
I just
signals
need to
from
make
both
it
of them.
clear that I wasn't pushing us in any specific direction. It's your guys' choice. I'll do whatever.
Yeah, see, at first I was trying to do the same thing as Peter, but now I'm saying fuck those guys. You know, you know what? No, let's go back. Nah, fuck those guys.
Unfortunately, you haven't said a word. What should we do?
Love buddy.
I don't have any horses in this race. It doesn't feel good to think that they're gonna die, but maybe they're not. You know, they've got all that armor. Maybe they're fine. I I am really curious about what's in here, but that's fine. That's my own deal. I'll wait till I'm alone.
She makes a good point. I like her point. I
Okay.
say fuck them guys.
Well, that's
All
not
right.
my point. I'm just saying you
No,
guys
no.
do have more skin in the game than I do.
Technically, I have no skin in this game. This is all on Tony, which is why I kind of like re-questioned to make sure he didn't want to go back. But then he's like, "Oh, but what do you want to do?" And I'm like, "I'm really whatever you want to do. I'll kill him or not. I don't care. Let's go murder. Let's go sneak."
No, because there's a lot more people's skin involved in this other thing. So we should go back to Plucksburg.
Okay.
Okay. Well, everybody roll me a stealth at disadvantage. Because you hung out in the woods arguing for a little bit.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I was whispering.
That's not the worst. Okay, that's not the best. That is the worst, actually. That is the worst.
That is the worst I can do. Yeah,
It's the definite
crit.
worst.
that's a crit fail with a +9.
Let's see what the other guys do. I forget. What is with advantage? I always think it's all, but then it didn't work for me. Oh, I'll just click advantage on the button.
Yep.
That's what I.
Oh, it's disadvantage. Just my bad. I
No, that's fine.
So it's 7 plus, so it's 12. And we'll get Torgula in here.
Hey, it's only 10
Oh,
o'clock.
not
I thought-
advantage. God damn it. I'm doing this wrong. 14 plus 2, so 16. So 12 is in the middle. 12 is the number that we're looking at. So give me a second. You guys give me a... Did we get... Wait, did I ask for a survival before? And yeah, we did. Okay, 16. Give me another survival.
Okay. Wait, is that somebody in particular or all of us?
Whoever you want. 7, okay.
Can I use Peter? I'm going to use Peter.
All right.
Because Peter's the one. Oh, just normal survival?
Just a normal survival.
Yeah, because Peter's the one riding the horse.
All right, fair enough. All right, so you guys are kind of pushing through the woods. It's still a dark area. You're not seeing anything around. You think you're going the right way. Maybe you're like, go this way. Peter's like, no, Dad. This is definitely the way. We were here before. I remember this moss. And you guys keep going through the woods. Oh right. Okay. Give me another stealth from everybody and a survival from whoever. So I guess roll from Peter for survival. If you want to roll the stealth for him too, since you're already there.
Sure. Just regular survival, regular stealth?
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 on an mistaken advantage roll.
Okay. Peter knows everything, and he's sneaky as fuck. That's all
What
I got.
the fuck did you just do? 2 crits.
What?
I want to change my character. I want to be Peter as my main character and be Rodger extra in battles.
Oh my god. Okay.
Peter just covered the whole group.
And then I just did it for me.
You have 3 crits in a row. What are you cheat? How did you cheat? You tell me
I
right
cheated.
Up,
I
down,
cheated
up, down,
nothing.
left, right.
now. You're cheating. I know it.
That new computer.
I am not as clever as Phil. I could not just cheat.
That's so funny. Okay,
That's
well you're just
fucking
getting
nuts.
crits now. That's just your thing now.
Did
okay.
I click something? Hang on, I'm gonna roll something random just in case. History.
That'd be funny if it just is stuck. Oh,
Crit-
and a 1. It wants to
crit
get us the opposite. These are the most impossible rolls, though. Wow.
I only roll critical tonight, guys.
Yeah. Oh my.
That's crazy.
Lordy.
Because you rolled that crit bad stealth too.
Yeah.
All right.
I totally thought that like maybe I clicked something and I was getting all crits. Which I still am actually. Hang on. I'm rolling something else just for fun. Ignore all my rolls until I get something mediocre. Okay, this is getting to be bullshit.
There you go.
There you go.
What do you
6.
mean? You just rolled a 6.
It's not a 1 or a
Oh.
20.
Okay, yeah. It was on the 1 and I guess tumbled to the 6 because
Oh, that's funny.
I saw 1 and was like bullshit and was ready to click again.
This is
Funny.
so bullshit. All right, great. Wonderful. Well, okay, you're going this time, and what kind of flavor would this fucking look like? Let's just say that Peter is just like waving every other suggestion away, like, no, I know the way to go. Just let me take us there. And then he gives you this shh as you guys like stop and like sneak around. You guys have found like a clearing of petrified people, all like statues around, and like not a perfect circle, just like people had rushed in, and in the middle there's a nest where there's like a big creature in there just sleeping. And
Oh, fuck.
And you guys, well, look, you got all these gnats here. I'm not going to give you a bad thing. You guys can sneak past it if you want. You could fight it if you want, but it's sleeping. So you could get a surprise round if you tried to fight it, or you can just keep going.
We're gonna have to cross it again if we fight it, or if we don't fight it. It's up to you. 100% your call, Tony.
How do you fight it when you can't look at it?
I don't know. Let's just keep rolling then. Let's not waste time. We're gonna wake it up. Am I whispering too quietly?
No, I hear you.
No, yeah, you're good.
All right, yeah, let's sneak past it, and then if we have to fight it on the way back, we have to fight it on the way back. I forgot about this fucking thing when we were planning.
Yeah, guys, this forest is not the best place.
I glitched out in the middle of that. Are you saying fuck it, let's roll?
Yeah, let's sneak past it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you don't have to roll a separate roll. You can just sneak right past it with Peter's and Rodger's stealth check. So yeah, you just kind of sneak tiptoeing around this nest of an area, and you continue on your way.
Tip hoofing?
Yeah. My
Tip
hooves.
hoofing. Yeah, your hooves. All right, great. Give me another survival and a stealth.
That's what I'm talking about. Get lost, Peter.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. Make noise, Peter.
What's the 20 from? Oh, it wasn't. It just tipped over. There's a 20. Was there? No? Okay.
No?
oh,
Yeah, I'm just fucking up all
Wowsies.
my rolls now.
Wow.
3 crits in a row. Used all my shit.
Okay, so yeah, let me scroll back up and see what we're looking at here. We've got...
it's
We're
not
fighting
good.
the snake anyway.
So that survival check is for this, from Tony, right? Or no.
Yeah, that's the first roll for this. Is that my survival check?
Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah, and then Peter's is 8 anyway, so that doesn't help anything. And then the stealths, we got our 4 from Torgula, 6 from Peter, 14 from Tony, but then 10 from Rodger. So that's definitely not good at all. Okay, great. Well, you guys are headed, you get turned, you think you're headed in the right direction, but then you come, I don't know, something hears you. You hear something rustling in the bushes, and you got yourself into a fight, you guys.
Flee! Flee!
You can run away if you can get away from it, and it doesn't want to chase you. Then that's an option. But we are going to roll into an initiative. But let me bring us to a place. Those rolls, I can't let you not fight anything any longer.
Yeah. There was no chance with that one.
Okay.
Play the Beagle has landed. No, I'm just kidding.
That one is the least fighty song.
Yeah, I know. But it's my favorite song off the album. I've had this
Really?
conversation with myself on the way to work.
That's funny. I know. It's like it's not a bad song. It's just like upbeat and just like
It's
chilling.
like getting ready for a battle. It's like when they're prepping up and strapping their boots on and shit.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Well, you made it past the fucking orcs. You made it past the goddamn troll. You didn't know there was a troll, but there was. You guys made it past the fucking basilisk. But not this.
God damn it. We should just fight this guy, I feel like. We've done so good.
Yeah, our rolls have been awesome.
Well, I mean, I just mean, like, we passed 3 of the guys.
Yeah.
We should have been in 3 fights already. This should be fight number 4.
Is there a token that I just can't see, or is it not in that place yet?
What, for you
He's,
to be fighting? Yeah, I'm
black.
populating.
He's your friend.
Hang on. How can I... Oh, no, that's not... God damn it. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec.
I have a token in here. So does Torty. My girl.
Yeah, no, I have my token. I didn't know the bad guy token.
Oh.
If
Yes.
it was a place that I couldn't see it because of trees or...
Alright. Now, let me tell you right now, I have not measured any kind of balance for this. So if these guys are getting the upper hand, feel free to run.
Great.
Alright, roll into initiative. There should be initiative order.
You get what's his nuts today, right, Duder?
What?
Duder?
You want what's his nuts?
Yeah, what's his nuts short stack?
What about him?
You're
You
in
get to play
control
him.
of him today.
Oh, that's right. Well, I've still got him on the bottom, so...
Okay, cool. I was just letting you know to take control then, because I.
Well, you both have access to him now, so
Yeah.
it's just
Your
you.
turn.
So roll an initiative for him.
Cool. Doing that.
I'm gonna roll Torty in.
Oh yeah. Next week I'm gonna have a mouse, guys.
Oh, what did I do? I think we both rolled in and I accidentally hit something.
No, I rolled Peter.
Oh, you did? Okay, good.
He rolled a 5. I don't know why I gave him a 15.
So you guys are stumbling through the woods. Peter Parmesan just coughing really loud. I'm sorry, Dads. I need more cookies. All right, great. Well, let's start this little puppy up with an attack. You guys start to see movement from all different directions around you. The bushes are shaking. You see figures crawling, little sharp spiders crawling between the tree trunks. You guys have fought these guys before, but that was not fun. Let's see here.
Hey.
So
Keep us safe, and I'll throw something out of my tan bag, and we can escape. We can just scrap one of my critters and run. He said it wasn't fun. I'm not ready for an ass whooping, are you?
okay, hang on. Let me tell you. It is now Tony's turn. Let me tell you what you possibly saw. Hang on. Let me see here real quick.
I don't think Alex anticipated us going right back to the castle for that battle. He had a bunch of woods battles for us.
Whatever. It's whatever. It's what happens. I love the idea. So great. So you see like a gopher on the ground over. Hang on. Let me see where you can see. Over here to the right on the map. You see the ground lifting up like a gopher digging under towards the south. You don't see where it stops, but you don't see it come out across from behind this tree over here. So you've seen that. Let me look to see if you see anything else. Yeah, you can see this little critter to the south. You see what I'm pointing at?
Yeah.
I missed it, but
He's like
I see him.
12. Yeah.
This guy? No, that's
Yep.
the spider guy.
Yep. That's the
Yeah,
spider,
spider
we were
guy.
talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Guys, I'm tripping.
Okay. Well, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Can I roll a survival like we have been, so I can flee in the hopefully the right direction?
Sure.
Boom, boom, boom. We're immediately like,
Okay,
fuck
you
this.
definitely know which way to go. You can almost see smoke from fireplaces. You're like at the edge. You see like the fires from there nearby.
Fuck yeah, guys, follow me.
All right, where are you going?
I don't know. I guess I was just gonna run. north
Oh,
on
right.
this
I guess
map.
you.
That's-
Yeah, that's fine.
but it's not letting me. Oh, you're still paused.
Oh,
So I was on a horse with Torgula.
all right.
So $35, 40 feet for the horse, right?
Sure.
And then she'd be just one spot south of me.
All right, dope. All right, so you head north to just get the hell out of there. You guys see these frickin' Kruthiks start to come in towards you, these alien spider fucks. All right, very good. Who's that? Oh.
Peter
Yeah, he's
Parmesan?
No, that's not Peter Parmesan. I'll just unveil these guys
Gotcha.
in the order. Let's see here. Just dodging, jumping between trees, coming at you as you book it away. What are we at? I'm almost imagining these are pretty much like the what's the name of that Krasinski movie?
Quiet thing or quiet place?
The Quiet Place monsters, yeah. And it runs up like ahead of you, cutting you off.
That's because I fucked up and I didn't use dash.
Yeah, you sure did. But it did. It took dash. It kind of cuts you off right here and stops. And Peter Parmesan, we are on you.
Right.
Take me with you, Peter.
Here's gonna rear the horse around. That's 5 feet. Here's the end of initial movement.
I've never seen a quiet place. This monster is fucking horrifying.
Yeah,
And those movies are both really good.
they are.
I want to watch it just for the monster.
Is that monster? Oh, it's a 20-foot cube. Never mind. Untarget you. Dad! Dad! Go get him, Dad!
Oh, I was like, whose dad is? Oh, you're Peter. Yeah. Oh, what's he doing? Heroism? Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah, I was looking for Bardic Inspiration. Where is it? Actions?
It's under bonus actions.
Yep, there it is. All right, so Roger Babbitt has a bardic inspiration because it would be boring to give it to Torgula.
Oh, well, hang on. God damn it. Well, not god damn it. Sorry, you didn't know. Peter Parmesan is 5th level or higher.
What's that
So
mean?
well, when you applied the bardic inspiration, I think it asked you what level. Did
Oh,
it
my
not?
bad.
It's okay.
I
just
think
wanna
I
make
just
sure.
I just clicked OK, honestly.
Yeah. You got to give him a higher roll. D8. Start effects. All right, good. Now you got the right one. Okay. So that's a bonus
Alrighty.
action. Actions from him.
Yeah. Infantry. He is going to stay on his horse. Fire his crossbow at this thing. I don't know
Damn.
what's going on.
Wow.
With
These rolls are incredible. Yeah, Peter. Blasting one of these freaking assholes right in the side of its neck. 9 piercing. Blood, purple blood squirts out, but it's just chasing along next to you. Well, I guess that's the one that's trying to cut you off. Anything else from Mr. Parmesan?
It's the end of Peter's turn.
That's the end of Peter's turn. Alright, now this guy's back here. He was visible. He's gonna start chasing after you guys as well. 40 feet up to here. Come on. Let me move the map around, you silly thing. There we go. 65. Where are you guys at? God damn it. What is this? Oh, is this the guy that... Okay, well, let me put him somewhere else. Is he even in the... Yeah, he is. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, this one has run up right next to your horse and is ready to take a swing at you guys, but it's still keeping up right now. It had to dash. It doesn't have an attack, so it ends its turn there. Torgula Zaz. Okay, well, that's too easy then. It's run up right next to her. What is she gonna fucking do? Let's see. What do I do? Okay. I can't get hit, so I'm just gonna mage armor myself. What? Oh. Did it apply it to me? I need to be mage armored, please. Well, that's her action, so I can get that done. Roger Babbitt.
You know, I don't know what I want to do. Because I can't move the horse, correct? Only my buddy can do that.
I mean, you're on the back of it, so it
Oh,
probably...
right, yeah. If you're not driving, then yeah.
I can't spank
You can
him.
jump off and go do something, but yeah.
No, fuck all that noise.
Well, look, I'd say technically you could drive the horse, but
No,
technically the horse used its distance already. So, like, if he hadn't used it, then you could use some of it, probably.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I like that. That was a bonus. I think I'm just gonna toss one out of my tan bag of tricks, because, well... No, fuck it. I was given the Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna use the Bardic Inspiration. I've got it. May as well use it.
Yeah.
I am gonna lob a dagger at this bastard with the Bardic Inspiration. Did that work?
Nothing's come through yet.
Let me see.
It should, when you roll the attack, it should ask to use the Bardic.
It didn't.
It hasn't finished yet. Did it pop up? Anything? No?
I clicked attack and it gives me the advantage, normal, disadvantage.
Oh, right, because it lets you see the result of your roll first. So go ahead with one of those.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Bardic Inspiration. That's right.
A 4 up to 13 still misses. This is you throwing your dagger at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bailing on a dagger. It's gone. Let me delete it. I don't think I have a bonus action that's fucking usable. Can I drop some ball bearings as a bonus action?
Sure. Well, wait. I don't know. What does it say? I don't think so. As an action.
Oh no, I can't. Yeah, it starts with as an action. Yeah, no, then I'm out. I'm done. Okay, I got nothing.
You can
Sit
disengage or something.
Am I engaged in something?
No. I guess you could dodge then. I mean, I think is that something you could do?
I guess I can dodge as a bonus action, but can I like...
never mind. You can't dodge as a bonus action.
Let me see. Okay, well, then fuck it. Yeah, just skip me. Alright, that's it for me.
Alright. Alright. Your turn is all wrapped up. Oh shit, we both hit next. Alright. So let me look at this dude. Oh yeah, this one jumps out from behind a tree up ahead, hearing all this galloping and running after you guys. Jumps out and dives at Tony through the air. I imagine this is like a high-speed chase now. You guys are whipping through the trees back and forth, and they're like side to side. The trees are whipping between you and them. They jump across. He takes one stabbing... Oh, wait. Let me see what he can do. Okay, yeah. He makes a stab attack at you. Coming in. A 21 lands through Tony's armor, stabbing him for 7 piercing damage. He quickly gets another one in as he's crossing across the front. Hang on, let me see something. Yeah. And bouncing off this tree, trying to turn around. 14 misses the second attack. And he's poised to bounce off this tree and start heading in the direction that you're heading. We're passing it off to this next little guy, which... Take me to him. Oh, he has to run after you. Wonderful. Alright, runs up there. Ah, there's a bunch of these guys. Alright, let's get to this dude. Where is he? He's trying to run after... Oh, yeah, he's burrowing. So he... gets here. The dirt is being disturbed behind you, Rodger, and you see it kind of chasing up the backside. The dirt, something's under the dirt. It's a tremor coming after you. Tony, we're back to you. Graboids are in the area.
Super fucked. All right.
Disengage everywhere. Run.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. I disengage, and I'm gonna run.
All right.
20 feet. Oh, god damn it.
I mean, it's right there, but well, you can go. You only got 20. If you're using the horse's movement, you can dash as well. Try to get away. I mean, technically, I know we're at the edge of the map, but yeah. So.
Well, I meant because I disengaged as an action.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, this is up to you. The horse itself could be made to disengage as well, or you can not have it attack the horse, possibly, but then get the dash out of the horse's actions. What do you think?
So the horse. Okay.
Protect the horse. Fuck that dash. We'll get out of here.
Yeah. Let's let the horse disengage.
All right, and Torgula's with you, right? Okay.
Yeah, and he has 5 more feet of movement, but edge of the map.
Right. Yep. It's all good. All right. All right. Well, that's that. Any bonus actions or anything? No.
Nope, that's it.
All right. Yeah, this one comes up. Wait, does it got the movement? It does have the movement, even with the extra 5. I'm just gonna take into account they have to spend an extra 5 to get anywhere near you. This one runs up, coming after you, swipes, first swipe at Torgula around the back as he's trying to catch up. Misses Torgula, dives past, coming after you with its second swipe on the front of the frickin' horse. Stabby, stabby. I should have attacked the horse and just knocked you guys the fuck down. But it hits Tony with a 17 for 6 piercing damage. That's him. Peter Parmesan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. PP. PP has nothing to disengage from, so he runs to the edge of the map on his horse, and he has an additional 55 feet with a dash if he needs to use it.
Because you couldn't go totally 40 to the edge.
Yeah, so he's gone 25, and with a dash he can get up to 80 with the horse.
Ah, okay. That's good. Shit, he's under the ground too, fuckers. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take a swipe at your fucking horse from under the ground. No one said I couldn't do that. It bursts up as the horse gets away. It's 5 feet under the ground. It can still attack. So we get one opportunity attack. These claws whip up from underneath the dirt, grabbing at the horse's hooves. Let's get a stab attack at it, please. Kill this horse. Kill this horse. 11 hits the horse for 7 piercing, but it has a total of 19. It's only down to 12 and is able to run away. Still alive. You guys get plenty ahead of that frickin' Kruthic. Now, we're going to have to switch to a different method. This one runs after you guys. These things are just chasing behind. Let's just say... well, shit. This is complicated.
You know we're gonna have to come back through this forest, right?
Me?
Why?
Alex.
What do you mean?
We might
just like you don't have to make them kill us. We gotta come back.
No, I'm not having to make you kill us, but like, I'm just trying to be real here. They're gonna keep chasing you as much as they can. If they have the same speed as these horses, they're gonna get some food tonight. But I'm trying to switch it from just movement to a chase type of scene now. So, Torgula is blasting firebolts off the back, trying to hit these things between trees. Rodger, what are you doing? You guys are like 30, 40 feet ahead of them now. They're chasing up the backside. Is there anything that you want to do before you try to get out of range? Soon we're going to be doing like animal handling checks or something to get the horses to go faster.
I'm confusion.
What are you confused about?
If I was gonna do something right now, but
Yeah.
it's not my turn in the fight. That's why I'm confusion. If I was gonna do something right now, I would pull something out of my tan bag of tricks and lob it in front of us, so that by the time it hatches, it would distract them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, do it.
Okay.
Well, I'm just kind of skipping around because we're like stuck at the edge of the map, so that's why I'm not just letting
Right,
us move
we
further.
can't just go off the map and be free. That would be fucking lame.
Yeah. So you just hear galloping behind you.
I'll find it when I find it, but I don't fucking see it. I'll just go to my inventory.
Are you in Peter's inventory?
I don't know what the hell's going. Oh, it's only showing me react. Okay, I got it. I'm not.
Oh, because it's not your turn. I see.
I
That's
am,
interesting.
but I'm not stupid. No, it was my bad. I don't know that it was about the turn thing, but
I see. A giant hyena. You whip out a fuzzy ball. You launch it ahead of you. A giant hyena pops up. What do you tell it to do?
kill them. Fight the things.
Wonderful.
The nearest
All right.
one.
Let's look at this. All right, dope. All right, so this giant hyena jumps out, starts growling, and pits its paws into the dirt, waiting for these monsters to arrive. You guys start to pass them up. Both of you, whoever's driving, I guess Peter Parmesan, give me a animal handling check. Also, Tony, give me an animal handling check. You're trying to get these horses to go faster. Peter, shit.
Nay.
Nay.
Double nay. At least we're together.
All right, hang on. Let's see here real quick. I'm just gonna roll some athletics checks from these bad guys. Yikes, guys. You rolled pretty bad. Okay, so wait, maybe we should add a little bit more complexity to this. Let's give the horses actual athletics rolls for them. Your rolls will give them advantage or not. All right, so two of them are gaining speed on you, are swiping at you guys from behind. I'm just gonna move a lot of this to like the middle of this so that we can.
Yeah.
Sort of see what's going on in the middle. All right, so you are booking it through the woods. These guys catch up to you. One guy jumps up and is trying to attack Rodger. Where's Rodger? Attacked. Not through the tree, buddy. All right, he dives at you with one little stab attack coming your way.
Get at me, bro. I
A 14 hit, scraping down your backside for 8 piercing damage. He goes for a second attack at the actual horse itself.
That's bad news.
That is bad news, but you got a 2. Holy crap, just misses. Okay, that's great. Just give me another animal handling check, both of you guys. Or, I don't know, Rodger, do you want to roll Peter's just because you're on his horse for this time?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll roll Peter for the horse stuff. Good job. Normal. I don't want to, but I just will for time's sake.
Okay. I don't want to. Alright. Tony's.
Oh,
Alright,
God.
very bad animal handling. So, I'm just gonna roll regular athletics for them. So, first, Peter Parmesan's horse.
Yeah?
Rolls a
What?
6. You roll a 6. Tony's horse. Rolls a 17. Now let's look at what the frickin' monsters get. You just gotta beat them on athletics twice and you can get away. Okay, well, one gets a critical athletics roll. Great.
Critical
He catches up. No, critical good. Or, yeah, critical bad for you. And one is unable to catch up with you. So we're not going to do two different attacks, just one attack. It's on Torgula, too. So maybe you don't even care. One stab attack on Torgula.
Hit that mage armor.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad attack. Just boom. Gets blocked by the mage armor, but then does go for the horse on the second attack. Dang, hits the horse for 9 piercing damage.
Hey,
leaving it 10. What's up?
after I got struck,
Yeah.
do I have a split second to use like some kind of a free action to look at Peter and say, heal the horse, because he's mortified at my pain and I can see he wants to heal me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot because we're skipping out on Peter's turns technically. Okay, yeah, Peter can heal the horse.
I'm not telling him to do it now. I'm just saying, can I like tell him on his next turn, like, don't heal me, heal the horse.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not trying to jump ahead. I just wanted the free action to tell him that.
For sure. Well, yeah, I mean, it's good that you chimed in because I was kind of just skipping around people's turns to make it faster. All right, so that happens. This attack happens. You guys are still running. Peter Parmesan touches the horse, casts Cure Wounds on Mr. Horsey. Let it happen. Great. The lowest amount of healing possible.
Hey, you know, whatever.
But the horse is a little bit better. He neighs. He's, yeah, great. He's doing good. So that happens. Let's pass it back. Let's get... Okay, look, I know I've been asking for animal handling, but if you have any other kind of check that you can rationalize for making these horses do better, let's go for it. If you want to be, imaginative, go for it. But give me some sort of roll. Get above a 10, and you'll have advantage on the athletics check from the horse.
All right, here we go. How about... Because people talk to horses, so what if I persuade the horse?
I mean... Okay, sure. I mean,
It's just encouraging sounds.
No,
Yeah.
like people legit talk to horses.
No, I
like,
know,
oh,
but that would technically still be an animal handling type of deal, I would imagine. But let's do it. Yeah, let's let you roll that.
Peter's modifier on animal handling isn't bad.
Wait,
it's just
what'd
shitty
you roll?
rolls.
Well, he hasn't
I was
rolled
gonna
anything yet.
What are
Yeah.
you trying to roll?
Persuasion.
I feel like you could do that because of the body language. Like how when
Nope.
you go in...
Animal
and you-
handling did good. Animal handling did good.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I was gonna argue it because, like, you could go tell a dog he's a piece of shit, but if you tell him it nicely, he follows your energy.
So that's
Yeah.
one horse.
Yeah,
What
that's
about your
Peter's
horse? That's Peter's horse.
My
She's
horse-
doing good.
I'm gonna go with the good old school way people used to do shit. I'm gonna smack this horse on its ass as hard as I can with my... What do I have that I can smack this horse in the ass with?
Your hand? I don't know. But that's
Yeah,
one.
I would. Yeah, I'm gonna say my rope that I have is rolled up, and I'm gonna smack his ass with the rope and go for athletics.
Okay.
I feel like that's the closest I can get to making it work.
Okay.
And-
Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are good. Well, maybe. I mean, we'll see what the rolls say. Let's give Torgula some sort of thing. I'm gonna just give her an animal handling standard. Okay, 12 and 5 for that horse. That's just a regular roll. All right, let's check out the horse rolls. All right, so advantage for Peter Parmesan and Rodger's horse. Let's see what happens. Advantage for it. Oh wow, a 1 and a something that's higher than a 1. and a 10. So a 14 for you. Let's just roll a regular athletics for Tony and Torgula's. A 15. Okay. Now let's get the rolls from the baddie boys. I don't know if this is making it too drawn out. 1 fails to catch up with you guys as an 8. Second
which
one.
horse?
I guess the first one is Peter.
Okay.
But you had a higher number even without the advantage, so we'll see. 15 is what it's got to be to catch up with you and make an attack. 18. All right. I should. All right, we're just gonna say it's 2 guys that are still catching up with you. There's not a million. There's 2 guys that are running. 1 guy is -1. 1 guy is at an even keel with you.
What about my animal? My
Oh,
random
right.
bag of tricks, 10 bag of tricks.
That's true.
However you want to incorporate that from this point forward, I'm fine with. I just thought about it to myself.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Hang on. First, let's pop him out. He's a big boy. Okay, that's cool.
I was gonna say, if you want to say he just like stomped on one of those fuckers and got rid of him.
He has a faster speed for sure. I don't want to give it to you for free per se, but well, I'm just gonna roll an advantage athletics through it.
Okay. You do you, boo. Tell me the rules.
All right. Well, shit. I mean, that makes sense, and you utilize that. All right, so it jumps in the way, and it starts a fight with the one that's chasing Tony, I guess. That's just going to make it the easiest. So the one chasing Tony is not chasing Tony anymore. Let's just get both animal handling checks again. And, yeah, and then we'll go from there. Let's see if you can outrun them. There's the one guy that's 1 behind. As long as you beat him this time. All right. So that's that. Let's look at Torgula. Oh, I keep asking for animal handling, but I guess I'm open. Okay. She got a 6. Okay, great.
You got a 6.
We'll just call that a 9, which is average. And then Rodger, you roll an animal handling or something, I guess.
Oh, okay. Good job. Boom. 12.
All right. A 12 and a 4. So 1, 11, 10, 7, 9, and that's an 8 in the middle for you guys. I guess it's both 8s right in the middle. Oh god. Okay, they're definitely gonna catch up. Son of a bitch. I was trying to make this.
Well, don't the horses get the roll now? Those,
right. Yeah.
The horse rolls.
Yeah. All right. So they're both 8. So they're both under. Getting advantage. Oh, first 22 from one of them. And 13. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Peter and Rodger are gonna be safe.
There's only the one guy left. God damn it. I want this to be over, you guys.
Crit 20.
He got a crit 20, but that just means he got 22, which, I mean, I'm just going to say that the 22 that you got is just, he's keeping up, but he's unable to attack. Well, he's just keeping up. Let's do one more thing.
Do you just want it from Peter?
Yeah, just give me from Peter.
You gonna roll that, homie, or you want me to?
Oh, sorry. What am I rolling? I got lost. I'm sorry.
Peter's animal handling again.
Yeah, Peter's animal handling.
Oh, okay, Peter.
Let me
Animales
just roll his
growing.
athletics right off the bat. Okay, the Krithik only got an 11. Wait, oh, well, no, we don't need an athletics from Peter. Okay, so an 11's above a 10, so I'll give advantage on the draft horse's athletics. He just has to beat a 10 on the Krithik. And he gets a 16. You guys finally book it out of the woods, and they stop at the edge of the woods. You can see them kind of snarling. What's a spider movement word? Scuttering around.
Yeah, good word. Yeah, scuttering is the word.
Scuttering around at the edge of the forest. And you guys, your horses are out of breath, but you guys have made it away from these freaking spider fucks. And back to Plucksburg.
Oh, that's not the guy I want to be.
Who's the guy you want to be?
Me.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, I'm not doing too bad. -8. I'm hurting, but I'm not happy. I mean, I'm not happy, but I'm not dying.
All right. So
Just the right map it is.
yes, is our
Peter,
cart
heal me.
is
Can
our
Peter-
cart still at the edge of the woods?
Oh, wait, you're not in Plucksburg. You're in there. Yeah. I'll just take you back to the forest. That's a good question. Is your cart still there? Sure. Yeah, it can be there.
Can Peter heal me in his off time?
Dad, of course. I'll do it on my own time. You got anything to eat though?
Oh man, I think I gave you my rations, or I think I gave you.
I don't want
I did.
rations. I want something sweet. Chocolate?
Oh yeah, that's right. I gave you the only sweet thing out of my rations.
God damn it, Dad.
When do
So
you think
fucked up.
When do you think we got more food? Do you think we went? And
I
bought
just
food?
hoped.
We just went and bought food and like the fuck, Peter. No.
Hey, you have rations. Give him your raisins.
Yeah, give me your.
Oh my
You
god.
got like oatmeal raisins? You got like raspberry white chocolate?
Here, Peter. I've got 10 days worth of rations. You can have all of it and pick out whatever you want to eat.
Fine.
So Peter's got 2 days worth of sweets now.
They're not. It's not all sweets, Dad.
What? It was
You think
10
this whole
days
thing
of-
is sweet? You
No,
don't
it was
bring
10
candy for rations.
It was 10 days of rations, so he said 2 days of sweet.
Oh,
2
I
days
see.
of fried fruits.
This is mainly meat, gross, and potatoes.
Those are
I
the best
think.
part. I think.
No. I
Hey,
want sugar.
the more meat and potatoes you eat, the more virility you have with your lady friends.
Also,
Oh, really?
we'll be back in Plucksburg before you know it. You can get all the sweets you can want as long as the town hasn't, burned to the ground.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, great. Yeah, my sweetie is there. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You eat all that meat on your way to see your sweetie, and then get your sweets in town.
Whoa,
And then
you're the new Jeff Cornsugar.
And then get your sweetie to eat your meat.
Whoa.
Dude, this is great. We need to write a song. This is real. Which, by the way, was Jeff Cornsugar one of the people murdered for his ring? Did Jeff Cornsugar have the Bard's ring?
Jeff Cornsugar didn't have the barge ring. You're not sure who that was, but you're right. They did say a famous musician, but that was years ago.
And Ossifer didn't have a ring on him.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And that was a suspicion I had a minute ago.
It was a finger, but there was no ring on it. Wasn't it a finger?
Yeah.
What?
Ossifer's man had Cornsugar's finger. Or something. Didn't he cut his finger off?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We don't even have to frame Ossifer.
What do you mean?
He already got caught. His man got caught with an
Yeah, the
innocent
king
man?
didn't care though.
I thought the king didn't believe it until a full investigation went.
Oh yeah, I imagined that was going to be like a police internal investigation that somehow yields like commendations for the officers that.
All the evidence is gone. We don't know what happened.
Yeah, exactly. So I figure if we make it about his son, he'll be a little more upset.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
You're right. And then he'll realize we were telling the truth about Corn Chugger.
He should care about his son.
That pulls everything together.
It seems like he does. He sure asks about him a lot.
Yeah, well, you'd think that. Yeah, I mean, it just makes me feel good that he cares. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like about the father-son deal, right? Am I being weird?
You're coming at me as a narrator right now, right?
What?
It sounded like you were doing what's his name's voice for a second, and so I look confused because of that.
Well, what's his name?
PP.
Oh yeah, I am being PP.
Okay.
He's just like he's obsessed with the father-son relationship. So he's just like, yeah, that's nice that the king cares.
That's great until he gets bored with us and wants to murder us.
Me? I would never. You guys just keep me close. You never send me away, and I'll be your best son.
I'll believe you. Prove it.
Well, I'll prove it. I'll prove it, Dads. You wake up every morning, and when you see my smiling face staring at you in your bed, inches away, you'll know that I care. And I'll be here for forever, for the rest of your lives.
All right.
That sounds sweet, but ominous.
Right? I'm fine with it. I'm not
trying to be weird. And I'm not trying to make you seem weird. Okay, that's my bad.
That's cool. You're good, Peter. You don't scare me. You couldn't scare me. You're my son.
That's right. That's right. I'm a good boy, and not gonna mess that up.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this. So we're getting our cart, right? We're hitching the horses back up.
Yeah, and you're reconnecting the horses. You got the cart. I guess I should check on my sister.
Yeah, let's get at it. Pitter patter. Let's go see Sissy Poo.
Okay.
Tell her we're headed back to Plucksburg for a short journey if she'd like to. I mean, should we let her come along?
Well,
Maybe she should just come instead of you, and you can stay safe here, Torty. And then internally in my head, I'm like, and then we can have a romantic time without you there, and then I can come back to you.
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. She walks off. She goes looking for her sister somewhere in town.
For the sake of the story, I had to
yeah, for sure. So she goes off to start looking for her sister. I guess I'm gonna go look for something to eat. I mean, I like what you gave me. I appreciate it.
Peter, do you have any cash on you? Or are you just gonna go sing some tales in the street to make some cash?
Yeah. Well,
How
I
much do you
guess I
think you
shouldn't
need
steal
for,
stuff.
How much do you think you need for a decent meal, Peter?
I got 50 gold.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Make sure you get yourself stuff for like a week so I don't have to hear this again tomorrow.
Yeah, buy all the sweets, Peter. All the sweets. We'll feed you. You buy the sweets.
Oh, thanks, Dads. Okay, great. I'm gonna buy all the stuff. All right. I'm gonna get a whole basket of it. All right.
Well, you got to carry it, so.
Okay.
Don't remember,
You said this was okay.
You were already over encumbered.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Do I have to throw
all
away
right.
his...
So Peter goes and trades in his hand axes, and he makes a bunch more gold, and he takes all that gold and turns it into fucking muffins.
Oh, you know what? Since he got plate armor, and it was 65 pounds, he can throw away his leather armor and be down to 1 pound below. Would that make sense, or do you want him to throw away the dagger? Oh, the daggers won't even add up that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense anyway, because he can't wear both, right?
Right. All right, goodbye, leather. All right, 34.5 pounds of 135.
And I feel like super heavy armor is the best thing to put onto a bard. Because in my head, when you say there's a bard, I imagine a fellow there with a fucking, like, old school oud guitar. Like, soft and squishy and ready to get killed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, so it's a funny contrast to show plate armor,
Yeah.
tough
But it
dudes.
also keeps him safe. Because he's not a tough dude. Right? What's his
Right.
health at?
I'm at 33.
That's pretty tough. I mean, I'm at 43, and I'm supposed to not
Fuck you
have
guys.
heavy armor. I'm an
Yeah.
assassin.
Well, I'm mainly not trying to get in fights, though.
Exactly. So that's why it's so funny that
I'm a lover.
We see that.
Yeah. Well, you were watching? All right. Dads, come on. I know you
Can't
paid.
help
All right. So we need to do our mission at nighttime, I would imagine. Like 1, 2 in the morning.
Oh, I should push a bunch of hours forward. Yeah, it can be around then because of your trip through the woods. Let's say it's 2:30 in the morning right now when you make it back to plus. Or well, wait, hang on. You haven't even left?
Oh yeah, we still have to go from.
So it's a
Yeah,
couple
we
days.
still-
How long did I say? It was a couple days trip to
It's like
get up.
2, yeah, it was 2 or 3 days. So
All right, well,
So
let's
can we,
move
like-
a day.
Rest and shit, and can I get my health back?
Sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that whenever
so I guess we just had to resolve the situation of if Torgula was gonna. Who was coming back to Luxembourg?
Well, Pistacia is staying here, turns out. These people have not seen magic in a while, so she's
a hit.
doing business. Yeah, she is a hit.
Good for her.
So
Well,
she's going to
that's-
stay back here.
That's probably better because then we know she'll be safe.
Yeah.
That kind of ruins my whole like love affair, love triangle thing I was gonna do, but okay.
You're what?
Huh?
Did you say something?
No.
He said he loves you.
Yes.
That's some
Okay.
shit I do. Fourth wall break. That is some shit that I do to Brittany.
Oh no, I
I
do
like-
that shit. Yeah.
I will mumble some shit under my breath, and she'll be like, "What?" I'll be like, "I love you."
Classic gaslighting.
Like what? I said I like your shoes.
I say you look shitty, Denise.
Yeah, I know you did.
Oh fuck. Okay.
All right. So sure, you know what? I just clicked a couple days later. If you guys want to have traveled back to Plucksburg, it's now 2:30 in the morning in Plucksburg.
Let's just go right for it, dude. 2:30 in the morning. It's almost the witching hour.
Yep.
Let's do
Um,
it.
I'm just gonna do.
If all goes
Oh, no, I guess that wouldn't make sense. Okay,
What?
nothing. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even trip,
So-
dog.
One thing I'm gonna do once we get outside of the castle, I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Just in case we do, for whatever reason, get caught. I want to have that defense ready to go.
Okay.
And then I would also like to apply the Ring of Shadows to my body. I wish I was a man, like a human man, because I would totally wear it not on my hand.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess as a robot, it could make even more sense. It's just a
Does it
gasket
count?
ring.
Like, would it count as if I wore it in the wazoo?
Sure. You
Just
can shove
because
it up
you
the
use the
wazoo.
term. Just because you use the term. Don't forget our GIMP masks in case we get caught.
Yeah, and I've got my trench coat or my cloak or whatever from my pack.
Oh,
There we
whoops!
go.
I just did something. I fucked something
shit.
up.
Did you say you were gonna go look for something to eat?
Huh?
I thought Alex said he was gonna go get food.
What? Me? No.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Why is this not
Don't even
applying
check
like
that.
it should?
I have to wait for
It
this.
is equipped.
Hey, watch out. The ring.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
But-
I have a jacket or whatever in my traveler's clothes, and the gimp mask.
Must be attuned. It is attuned though.
What
This
is
is a-
attuned?
The Ring of Shadows.
Hey, though, I'm sorry, bud. You have to stay here.
All right. Let's just make it so you don't have to attune.
Do I need to open up like something in D&D Beyond for a different class of character?
Well, if we're gonna start doing that stuff, you'll have to create a whole new character sheet.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess just what we're gonna do in the interim.
What is going on here? Why can't I activate this? I'm sorry, guys. Oh, whoops,
You're
wrong
fine.
thing.
Du bist gut, mein Obstkuchen. Kyle's got a shit.
Well, I do have to eat, but I also have to smoke because I just ate pizza.
Ooh,
Pizza.
Put it on the pizza. What do you say?
I want pizza.
It's me, a pizza.
That's not from the song. Okay, what the fuck? What happened?
New York City, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Oh no, Joe's dying.
Why? What did he do?
He took a bong rip and apparently it killed him.
Oh no! The bong
Mind
of
with your
death.
guys' antics.
You what?
Don't speak with
rip-
your lungs full, bro.
The the rip combined with your guys' wacky antics. I laughed in the middle of hitting that, and it was like fucking somebody shot me inside of my lungs.
Gross.
That was a ridiculous yawn, Summer.
All right, let's see if this will work.
Stay here, bud.
My button's gonna go right there. Yeah. Pizza. We call it pizza.
Attunement not required. Magic item. Attunement not required.
You don't have to attune anything. It's all good.
Oh, that was the settings that I needed to do. Sleight of hand. Just fucking Goddamn 20. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, is it wrong? God damn it. Give me another second. I'm supposed to add. Is your normal stealth just 0?
No. That's at least like +4.
Whoa, where'd my arm go? There it is.
Let's take a look. Yeah, +5. Oh wait, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right, +5 stealth, +5 sleight of hand. Okay, yeah. +5, +10 to stealth, +5 to sleight of. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Shit, I almost want to wrap it up early so I can plan something bigger for this.
For the raid of the castle.
Yeah.
I mean, as of right now, our plan is to raid the castle, have Peter go in, frame Ossifer, reconcile the Sun Ring ordeal. But then the sun is going to disappear again. We didn't discuss those repercussions.
Well, the sun's going to go to the hero thing. I can't think of the mountain.
Oh,
Mount Malarkey.
Mount Malarkey, that's it.
Mount Malarkey, that's right. So yeah, there's no repercussions of that at all. In fact, the sun can recommend that these two strapping young warriors escort him to Mount Malarkey.
I was wondering if that would be a good time to, if we could get the king to keep his mouth shut about it, tell him I have the other one, and that I would also be going.
We might just leave the king out of that. He doesn't need to know about that, right?
Okay. Well, I
mean,
was thinking,
what's the benefit if he does?
We definitely would have earned his trust via deception at that point. So maybe he would keep his mouth shut about it.
Right. But what do we earn from that? What do we gain from telling him that?
Him allowing us to be the ones to travel with the sun.
Okay.
What are you telling him to earn that?
That I have the other ring, so I'm going to Mount Malarkey as well.
Oh, okay.
Because we won't even be in the room when the sun, when that shit happens, are we?
Oh, I thought we were. I thought we were going to act like we rescued him.
Oh, that's right.
We found him in the forest.
Yeah, and the benefit to telling the king is that he'd be all right with us escorting him because we're on our way anyways.
He wouldn't need to send any of his own men, and therefore Peter wouldn't have to keep up the ruse.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so are you sneaking into the palace first? Who's going in to find the prince's handwriting?
I believe it's going to be both of us.
Yeah, I mean, we were both going to go in, him via his... Well, I'm still thinking we're going to need... We need to... I don't think invisibility is a potion, it's a spell.
It can be a potion.
Okay. Well, I was also thinking that I just long rested, so if we did call it here, I could see if I could switch that out.
Okay, well, we could rest before we go. It won't be... I mean, I guess we could wait a whole day. I do have a potion of invisibility if you want.
Word.
I can sell it to you at half price.
Well, my thought process
Sure,
was we just hit the long rest button and we haven't done anything since.
I've got to pay for the materials. Everything's just not free. Some of it does grow on trees, but I have to go to those trees.
Do you not understand that this is so that you can continue to go to those trees in the future?
Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, fine. You can have one more potion on the house. I've done a lot for you. You know,
No, and I'm grateful, and so will the world be, and you as well.
okay, well, I'm sure there's a number of bim bams out there that wouldn't be happy about your actions in the world.
Like your sister, and that's why I love you.
No, I mean like Flaps' family.
Flaps did that
What
to
did
Flaps.
Flaps did not. No, you did that to Flaps, but that's fine. That's behind us. That's a city that is devastated now.
Oh, then why are we talking about Flaps' family like they're still around?
So I'm confused.
All right,
So,
guys.
like,
Look, I just don't think it's fair for you to just be able to move on and not think about what you've done. You know, they
It's
might be
almost-
gone.
it's
Well, you
almost
gotta
as
live
if-
with that.
It's almost a bit as if both me and Flaps could be dead right now, or just Flaps. And you want me to feel bad that I'm not there too, but I don't.
Well, no. What? You're spinning this around on me.
If I had allowed Flaps to continue with his actions, he may or may not have killed me. And thusly, me and Flaps would both have been in that town when it was destroyed, or I could have killed the shit out of him and everything be good. I'd be alive. Fight me. Logic.
I might not have the words for it right now, but I don't agree. I don't think that makes sense, but I'm gonna have to think about it more. It sounds like it makes sense, but you're doing one of those charm things. I don't believe it. Agree to disagree.
Oh man, that remind me of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I stole your brother's watch. You stole from my kin who was fixing to betray us. You didn't know it at the time, so I borrowed it till I did know.
I can't change my spells when I sleep. It's when I level up, so we will need that potion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, good thing you talked me into it then. One potion on me. In you. For you. From me.
You mean for the good of all mankind?
Do you have a second one that we can buy?
I can
Full
make another
price.
one.
All right, if you make another one, I will purchase it from you, and thank you for the gift.
Thank you. Okay, that sounds good.
Oh wait, you want to thank you for the gift? Well, let's go in the back of the carriage over here. I gotta
That's not a thank you. That's a. I'm sorry.
Well, at least someone's sorry.
This is...
All right, well, look, I've got to make a new potion for you guys. I guess I'll make it on the way back to Plucksburg. Or are we there already? I forget. I guess we're already there, but we're going to hang out here. I mean, it's still standing,
It's the...
so that's good.
Yep. Let's break into the palace.
All right, time to break into the palace. I'll get you this potion, and yeah, let's do it. All right. Well, yeah, let's just cut it off so I can. I mean, chances are it won't be that epic when we do it, but it'll give me some more time to think about what could potentially go wrong for you inside of the palace.
I'm trying to cover as many bases as I can so that doesn't happen. But yeah, no, I understand your want for there to be adversity for this.
Yeah, I mean, you're breaking it. You're just like, yeah, let's just break into an entire palace and sneak into the prince's bedroom.
Hey, I've got +9 on stealth, and he's got the...
I just realized that if we can
confident.
figure out what window his bedroom is, I can just boots of spider climb up the side of the palace.
Okay, very interesting. So you may have some options. I'm not going to say it's impossible. Yeah, you guys have the skills to be able to do it. It just there's going to be guards around this stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. He's got to throw some potential shitty rolls into the mix. I get it.
Yeah.
No, this has to be a very big part of the story because this is like, hey, let's just go steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
It's the only option. Do you have a better idea?
He asked if anyone had a better idea or if this was the best plan, and no one came up with something else. So
There was nothing else. I had nothing else, and I really want to steal the Declaration of Independence. I'm not gonna lie. This is
I
my
know, right?
expertise. I'm a thief. Like,
The only other thing I could think of was that the prince would have like some sort of something in like the library that would have his handwriting on it because he's a prince. I don't know.
the
Hmm.
only obstacle is his voice.
Well, not if we get the handwriting and can forge a letter.
Or
Hey,
wasn't
what
I
if-
going to write? Is that I was going to write my responses,
All right.
right? Isn't that what we
Here's the-
talked about?
Here's a better idea.
Okay.
We just wrap his entire right hand up in wrappings and cover it in blood, which we can find plenty of. I'll kill someone if we have to. And make it look like he lost his right hand and got his throat slit, so he has to write with his left hand.
How do we know he's not left-handed?
Man, that's like a what's the population of the world in medieval times that was left-handed? I'm pretty sure they murdered left-handed people in medieval times.
I don't
Well,
know.
you
Was there-
murdered, but you murdered him, so
Was there Christianity in medieval times?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, after death, the like what 1,000?
Yeah, I guess that's
1,000?
true. The Crusades were all about religion.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well,
I don't know. I was just trying to bypass the whole mission
yeah.
to make it easier, but I don't think that really does work because you still have a big fucking hand balled up.
well,
Maybe we can bullshit a telepathic.
you think you
Like a-
can bullshit
like
a
I can
telepathic
hear
person?
I can hear the prince's thoughts. So I'll tell you. I'll interpret for him.
Okay, I'd be careful with that. I mean, they do have a mage on hand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Which, it reminds me. I guess if we're gonna get busy doing something again, are you gonna need me for anything? I'll make your potion, but I want to go identify this box.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, that sounds
She's-
good. We'll
She's
catch
gonna
up
go
with
do it
you.
without us.
Yeah, she
That's
wants
what
to
you
do it when
wanted,
she's-
right? Or do you want to be there?
I
You
don't
said
wanna-
you didn't want to have any. This was mine to deal with.
All right. Well, if you want to, we can do it around you, just so if shit goes sideways, you don't die,
Okay.
or you have a lesser chance of dying.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm pretty powerful myself, but thank you. Yeah. All right. Well, if you're curious, let's just I don't know, go somewhere safe. She heads out to like the edge of town maybe. Or no, let's go inside my sister's shop. If anything happens, it'll blow up in there.
Sounds good to me.
All right, good. So she
That's
takes
that.
inside the
Are
shop.
we gonna play this out right now?
Yeah, let's just play it out really quick before we cut it off. She gets like a wand, a long wand that extends out like an antenna, and she reaches out to flip the box open. It seems like it's not locked shut. The voices aren't coming out of it anymore at this point. But when she flips it, you hear some whispers come out of it. All right, are you guys gonna ready anything?
I take. Oh, it's paused. I take a step back, and yeah, I'll ready. Firebolt for if anything pops out and tries attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide. I guess you want to stealth.
Yeah.
And then, come on. It's all right. And then I am going to ready a dagger, my other dagger that isn't lost in the woods, to throw it.
Okay.
anything hostile that might come out of there. Anything that shows hostility.
All right.
So it has to attack somebody, and when it attacks somebody, my reaction will be to.
Okay. So you guys are just like poised around this little cigar box. She's about to flip it open. You guys have your weapons and stuff all ready to go. She flips it open.
Why do I not have a knife?
And then you just hear a voice lock. God dang time! Get us out of here! Who's there? Get over here, you dang varmint! You guys can't see it in the box, but this voice is yelling out at it. Are they coming?
Cordula, what is it?
You want me to... Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. You guys are noisy. Yeah, dang right. When you lock us in the box, leave us behind. Shoot! You might want to see this.
Okay. I lean over and look in.
What about you, Roger? You're
stay
hidden in the
hidden.
room?
Yeah,
You're
I
hidden.
stay hidden. I don't trust
All right.
this shit.
Yeah, Tony leans over and you find 6 bullets with faces. Your face.
Those are mine. Those are mine. I jump out from behind the thing. Oh, I don't know yet. I don't jump out from shit.
Yeah, you don't know yet. You see these 6 freaking bullets. You know, one's like a Native American. They're all like cowboy looking for the most part. Big beards, cigars in their mouths. One chewing on tobacco.
Probably the Western one.
Yeah, well, I think they're all Western stereotypes is what they're all based on in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And let me just say, what's really funny is that you guys were like, no, fuck this. I don't want to deal with this whole time. And then at the beginning of this session, I was like, pass it to Joe. And he's like, I got 6 bullets. And I was like, what do you mean? You don't know that yet. And you're like, my bullet points. I got 6 bullet points for the story. And I was like, oh, okay. This is going to be funny.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Synchronicities.
All right, so I'll officially put it in your inventory now. You've got a Dum Dum Blaster. You can... It's the big gun that you got with the same 2-hit modifier, I think, as the ray gun or whatnot. But you can put these different bullets in there and do different things. And they all regain, I think... I forget what I decided. Probably short or long rest.
Nice. Nice. Oh, that's perfect. You want the ray gun? Do you have a ray gun? You have a ray gun.
I have one.
You just don't use it.
Yeah.
My guy's got a gun in the picture. He has to use his.
Right.
Yeah, if I could find a way to like make it a cool attachment, or maybe we could just make that a flavor, but
Yeah, maybe. Well, kind of. I mean, we'd still have to work with you using actions to swap things or whatever, but we could technically flavor it.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, guys. Well, I haven't
That's
fleshed
awesome.
out the bullets' personalities or anything yet, but yeah, I thought you might like that. And when I was trying to give it to you, it was extra funny that you guys were skeptical of it. I thought this reveal is going to be even better because they wandered around not opening it.
And yeah, especially with the 6 bullet points opening and closing.
Yeah. That's so funny. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to cut off the stream. That wraps it up for this time. He got a dum-dum shooter with a bunch of smart Western bullets. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to break into the freaking prince's room and see if we can find some sort of handwriting of his. All right. Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.